Okay, I have a message straight from the dome. I'm not going to think about it too much more because I feel like in my spirit is just rolling information, revelation. For, I would say, ever since winter season popped up, first I had the message regarding fog, and God has confirmed it over and over regarding what He was sharing with me regarding fog, FOG. And then during this winter season, also, what happened to me yesterday. It's embarrassing, but it was so illuminating to shine a floodlight on what I'm doing in the natural is representing in the spirit. So what I'm saying is that God is showing me that during winter season, and I can't say exactly this particular winter season, but I mean all winter seasons in our lives. I just heard in my spirit where the Bible says you have to be ready in season and out of season. So I would assume winter would be classified out of season for me. It can mean different things to different people, but I'm going to place winter as out of season for me because I'm a Florida woman that was born and raised, homegrown in Florida. So, not very familiar with a true winter season because I was ready in season and out of season. Winter, spring, summer, and fall made no difference in Florida. It was basically all the same. I could do things that I would do in one day, in one season. I could do it the same way in another season and another day. Minor adjustments. Minor adjustments. But now that God has brought me to a whole new revelation of seasons changing, I've grown to have the respect in the natural and in the spirit. Because yesterday I fell flat on my butt. I just thank God that I know that an angel just sat me down on my stairs in front of my house. God's angel just escorted me flat like I'm taking a seat on the steps. But that taking a seat, feet slipping right from under me because I wasn't properly prepared for the current season. I know I'm steaming like I'm getting ready to start rambling in many directions, but some kind of way I'm feeling it also being pulled together on what I'm trying to say. I've been in this home going on 3 years now, and October of last year made 3 years. And the 3 years I've been here, I think I've fallen 4 or 5 times. regarding this winter season, of me not knowing you need to be prepared. You need to have proper equipment, proper experience, because you can't, okay, regarding the fog and regarding me falling 4 or 5 times during everything happening during this same season. During the winter season, you can't really see, because probably about a week ago, when God was tying up the message regarding the fog, I was driving, and it was a foggy morning, but I didn't know the fog was so dense. I couldn't, if a car didn't have on its headlights, I wouldn't know what was coming towards me. So it was very important to have the headlights on. So also to let somebody know that I was coming. I mean, we're going to have to read between the lines. This parable will have to be understood from the Spirit, what I'm saying, because I'm finding myself being a little tongue-tied on how to speak what I'm sensing in my spirit. But the fog was so dense, I couldn't see a car's length in front of me. And it went like that for quite a distance till it became quite frightful in my heart. It was a very scary experience of the thick, dense fog that I couldn't see, trying to get to my destination. And then regarding this snow, trying to walk in the snow on certain surfaces, whether it's grass, whether it's cement, even the roads. You got to have experience. You got to be properly equipped, dressed from head to toe. A lot of it, I'm thinking I'm prepared and dressed head to toe, but you need certain type of shoes with certain type of soles on the bottom of your shoes. This thing to me of what God's showing me is deep. But what I'm feeling in my spirit is that God at this time is telling me, a lot of us, to sit down, because the jerk that I felt like something was on top of my shoulders that pushed me down. But thank God I fell flat on my butt where it didn't. I have a lot of cushion on my butt. And it's like God saying, I know you can do it, but have I asked you to do it? You know, okay, we doing too much. We doing too much. I think God shared with me that you're doing too much. You're doing too much. So sit down. I mean, my feet came right out from under me. Slippery. It didn't look like nothing was on my stairs, but wetness. I thought I had it. But I knew the conditions around me were not a safe time to go. I was going to check the mail. That's another thing. I'm going to the mailbox seeking information, seeking. That couldn't have waited until the proper time. That, because it was raining, snowing, slushy. I don't know, but I know it wasn't a good time to go check the mail. I could have waited till the sun come out, until things got really melted and safe. I could have waited till the fog went, evaporated. I could have waited. Are situations that important for us to stay on, whether it be a regiment, a schedule, whether it be just something, I need to do it now. When God could be telling us, sit down. There's something going on that you can't see. The environment around you isn't ready for you to walk and drive, and it's not that important. You can wait for a safer, clearer moments to proceed. There are times where God put us in the fire and we won't get burned. There are times when we're put in the flood and we come out on dry land. But during certain times, God says, sit down. This isn't the season to do things normally like you would. This isn't the time to not consider the temperatures around you. You see, it's not safe, smart, wise. It's wiser to sit down. You're doing too much in this season. It's kind of hard to put our trust and faith in people. And now God is saying, put your trust and faith in me. Sit down. When you can't see your way, when you see your environment around you is dangerous, cause concerns, it'll be wiser to wait till it stops raining. Wait till the fog lifts. Wait till the snow melts. Is it that important that you go do what you're just normally would do? Wow. I just heard in my spirit, which God spoke to me a few days ago. We're too predictable. We do the same thing, go the same direction. And what God is like, we have a hard time sitting down, changing routines, changing up the normal, predictable ways we move, ways we think, ways and how we do things. Why God's saying, some of us, he got to force us, sit down. Rest. And it may be challenging to a lot of us because a lot of us is not used to surrendering what we used to have under control, what we thought we had under control, to God. Not to man, to God. Wisdom will teach us to sit down voluntarily, or we will learn through the feet slipping from under us to make us sit down. We're doing too much. And God is saying, sit down, rest. Rest. Is it hard for us to rest? Is it hard for us to let God work behind the scenes where we don't know, we can't see, but we know it's not a right conditions to be mingling in? If we could decide to do it another time when it's in a better circumstance. I hear you, Father. Each of us have all different things we're involved in. But during a winter season, spiritually, naturally, don't let God pull our feet right from under us to make us sit down when conditions isn't proper for us to maneuver in. Change routines, pivot, leave it into the hands and leave it into another day, to another hour or whatever, to continue. Now is not the proper time. Now we're not properly dressed, properly equipped with whatever we need for whatever situation. But we'll learn. We will learn. I just don't want it to be where we leave and come out with bruises or something that teaches us. Yeah, I guess to sum it up, what I'm trying to say is our predictableness. God is even finding challenging times to change our routines, to change our schedules, to acknowledge a winter season where sit down, rest, hibernate. It's not that important. Trust me. Have faith in me. Who's really in control? Have a blessed day.